What's the first thing you think of when you hear a bald white guy wearing all white? I'll give you a second to think about it.
Gravy.
Of course, it's Mr. Clean. We all know that infamous jacked white guy on the front of most cleaning supplies and arguably one of the most built fictional characters in the commercial industry. He does it all, helps the adults with cleaning and hardware, and probably does some powerlifting on the side if you ask me. You've probably already seen his ads on TV or YouTube where they are normally aired. You've all surely seen that infamous Super Bowl commercial of Mr. Clean not only impressively cleaning the floor with a mop, but even dancing in front of the lady as he does it, proving how perfect of a guy he is. Although his commercials are extremely effective in grabbing everyone's attention in the visual aspect, let's look deeper into them, shall we? Now, the purpose of commercials is to persuade your target audience into buying your product. You need to use different techniques to get your message out to the right people. With the 3 Mr. Clean commercials, their primary target audience are clearly adult homeowners that have the responsibility of buying these cleaning products in order to keep their house clean. In the first commercial, as you can see here, you see the man cleaning the stain around the kitchen appliances with the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser and the Mr. Clean sheets. He efficiently cleans it with little to no energy being used, alternately persuading the audience in a logical way. A simple and easy cleaning method is exactly what homeowners need. A perfect fit for their expectations. There is no going wrong. By saying so, this commercial is highly effective in the logical persuasion, which is the main focus for adults. Possibly a message this commercial can indirectly fight against is the stereotype that men shouldn't do the cleaning in the house. It says, "Hey look, even a man can do it. Even husbands can clean." This ad is directed to wives whose husbands probably don't help too much with the cleaning in the house. So Mr. Clean's products show how it would help out the wives with cleaning since now their husbands can do it as well. Moving forward, in pretty much every ad, including this one, we see Mr. Clean in one way or another showing off his masculinity and muscles. In fact, Mr. Clean breaks the stereotype that men shouldn't do the cleaning in the house because of their masculinity, since he's the one enforcing all the cleaning himself. And if anything, Mr. Clean is more than masculine enough. I mean, come on, look at his muscles. Speaking of wives, the secondary target audience can be parents with children, women in particular, because stereotypically, they would do the most cleaning in the house, especially in families. In many of Mr. Clean commercials, we repeatedly see women as the prime focus in the commercial, doing their stereotypical job in the kitchen and normally around the children. There's a chance that this was placed in the video in order to indirectly show how this product is going to facilitate the responsibility of the woman in the house, which is cleaning. For example, in the second commercial, you see a woman cleaning a spill on the ground with the Mr. Clean cleaning product. It shows how fast and efficient the detergent really is. It just takes one swipe to get rid of any spill. Homeowners love utilities that are quick and easy to use because, especially as mothers, they have less and less time on their hands. The Magic Eraser persuades the target audience in a logical way since it is perfectly suitable for their personal needs as busy mothers. Speaking of needs, the tertiary target audience could be caretakers, such as cleaners, or guardians, such as grandpa and grandma, when their nieces and nephews come to visit. Since they are more susceptible to these messy habits in families, especially with little children running around the house with these muddy shoes, as you could see in the video, Mr. Clean is a lifesaver for grandparents who need to deal with this mess all the time at home, or even janitors who need to clean schools. In the last commercial, they compare the average detergent with the Mr. Clean one, showing how much better it is to take off grease. This directly persuades their target audience with logic because that's exactly what buyers are looking for when buying detergent, a product that's affordable and effectively takes off grease. In this same commercial, we see yet another persuasive technique using emotion. We see Mr. Clean helping his adorable yet impressively strong grandma with the work around the house, as you can see here. Looks like strength is genetic in the Mr. Clean family, am I right? You go, Grandma! Regardless, this grandma feature, including the hug at the end, brings a little bit of warmth and love to the commercial, showing how sweet Mr. Clean is. This implies that if you buy his product, you'd be as sweet and caring as Mr. Clean is. Yet again, Mr. Clean is an iconic symbol of the company, representing the cleaning products, as you can see here. Every time we see him, we know exactly what products we're talking about. Even his fashion statement has a message behind it. His white clothes are associated with how he makes everything clean and glistening, just like this beautiful white sheet. Even his bald, perfectly shiny head is just another statement representing the resulting shine that his products can make on anything that you're cleaning at home. For example, dishes. Basically, it's saying that, hey, whoever buys this product will be as shiny and perfect as Mr. Clean himself. Mr. Clean doesn't really have that much of a slogan, other than sometimes in some commercials you could see when it comes to clean, there's only one Mr. But other than that, there's a little bit of a rhythm that plays at the end of each commercial. That little bell at the end, you could see that in multiple commercials of Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean even has the Mr. Clean jingle, which is a great way to grab the attention of the customers and keep a lasting reminder of the little song in their head associated with the campaign.
Bathroom looks clean as new. Mr. Clean is tough on stock, cleans kitchens in a minute. Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and every room that's in it. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Sounds familiar?